一番大事なことは誰も知らないことなんだ
Hello guys, and today we're gonna be reviewing the anime called 3D No Girlfriend, which it's one of my favorites in romance animes, which made me kind of cry like a little bitch. Let me say that. But we're gonna go into later. I do have a couple nitpicks with one character, but we're gonna go into later. We're gonna talk about the good stuff about the anime, which is the characters are really good written. Jesus, it's 12 a.m. It's fucking nighttime. I'm tired, but I gotta make this video. So the characters are really good, well written, which I really like about the anime is just that it tells us stories about our main character Hikari. I'm saying his last name because I don't know how the fuck to say his first name. Hikari, the main character, pretty much she's an otaku, loner, doesn't have any social skills, likes anime and games, and doesn't really like girls as much. Same thing with his best friend Ito. I think I'm saying it right. Same thing as Hikari. Does like girls as much. Anime, loner, likes games, no social skills. And those two characters are really good, well written. Jesus, because after some time in the anime passes, you can see them grow up to becoming adults and have more social skills, which I really like about the characters a lot. Same thing with the other characters. How the main girl, pretty much girlfriend to Hikari, and fuck, how do you say his name? Ishino, and the other character, fuck, how do you say his name? Yeah, pretty much. There's two more characters, but I don't know how to say the other one. The other one is Ayato-san. Fuck, I can't say her name. Yeah, that's the girl I don't like, but we're gonna talk about it later. Yeah, and all these characters are really well written, and there is some times when with the anime that it's like they're getting into fights, and it's kind of like boring because they keep getting into more fights later on in the anime, which is it's okay for me, but it gets pretty boring. I guess that's what you get for me. I guess you could say it, but it's still good in a way. I kind of like it, but it's kind of boring for me later. But fuck, I don't know how to explain it. It's boring. It's just really boring, but it's still good in a way. I don't know how to say it though. It's still good in a way. But the characters are really good written. How to really let me cute girl. Let me say that. Pink hair. That's all we need. And pretty much the plot is that the main girl, she's popular now. She's too popular that she sleeps with pretty much every guy. And supposedly, and the main character Hikari doesn't like her, but they end up, I guess, they got late to school, and then they're cleaning the pool, and then the girl fucking tells him that let's date because she was curious about it, curious of dating an otaku. And then he said yeah. But she's gonna leave. She's gonna transfer to another school, like later, I think down later on. Which he's gonna take the risk and doing it anyways. And that's when the anime takes a really good leap. And I think after all that, it's a really good experience. I liked it, and I think you guys should really watch it because it's really good experience. Us otakus doesn't really get a good rep. Let's say that because. There's a couple freaks out there, let me say that, but I'm not trying to offend anyone. There's a couple weird people out there. I don't know about me. I'm just chilling though. I'm playing fucking hentai. Anyways, but yeah, we don't really get a good rep. Let me say that. But that's all cool. But fucking yeah, the ending's pretty sad too. At least I'm gonna probably spoil it. I'm gonna spoil it anyways. Yeah, and the main girl, how she has a disease that she has to get surgery overseas, and she ends up forgetting everything, her friends, the whole group, and she forgets the main character that she dated. But later on, she comes back to Japan. Then fucking all the group is pretty much 25 years old, fucking boomers. and they hang out. And then the main character just still can't forget her. Where she comes back, fucking finds him. And then she starts remembering, time to time. And yeah, that's really. I think the ending's really good. They end up marrying each other, marrying each other, which is really good ending. I really like the ending a lot. It's just that the other girl, Ayato-san, she pisses me off the most because it doesn't really explain at least her part of the story because she ends up liking the main character. Then the main character says no. Then she goes after I don't want to say goes after, but the main character's best friend likes Ayato-san, which she rejected him already. And then after he kept trying, she said yes. And then later on, when they're older, they're not together somehow. It doesn't tell us in the anime. I probably have to read the manga. Then she ends up getting married to another guy. And then getting divorced later down the episodes, which doesn't really explain. It doesn't explain like what the fuck. It doesn't explain why she broke up with Ito, which I'm gonna have to read the manga because some of you fucking people I have to read the manga now. So yeah, to fucking get that shit English. But the ending's really good ending. They getting married each other. Some other the other group, the other two couples get a new baby. And it's a really good satisfying ending. And I would recommend this anime to you guys if you guys like romance and slice of life. And yeah, I know there's a lot of people that don't really fuck with the general for this fucking like the anime, like romance and all that shit, which I get. It's not for everyone, but I would really recommend this anime if you like that type of stuff. I'll give it like 8 out of 10, just because there's a couple things that doesn't really explain it, and yeah, it's whatever. But really good anime, really good ending, and yeah, I have to pick up the manga now because I'm the type of guy that just watches the anime, then picks up the manga. Yeah, that's the type of guy I am. So yeah, would recommend this, guys. Would recommend this anime to you guys. And yeah, and I think next anime I'm probably gonna do is Hamagami SS because I fucking love the anime. The anime is fucking god tier. Yeah, it's my favorite romance of all time. Hamagami SS. I have to play the game. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks.